Hello again, it is time for another Make It at Home. This week you can make an inked pillowcase. Here is an example of the kit you can pick up. Be sure to look at the picture of the markers that are included inside. There's different colors on each one, so try to pick one that you like. In your kit you have a plain white cotton pillowcase, 4 permanent ink markers, a spray bottle with alcohol in it, and some rubber bands. So be sure to do this project either outside or in a well-ventilated space, because you will be spraying the alcohol and it has a very strong odor, so keep that in mind. So the first thing you want to do is lay out your pillowcase. And if you want to have a different design on each side, then you'll want to place either cardboard or some plastic inside the pillowcase, but if not, you can just leave it as is. You can also use the rubber bands to twist your pillowcase and do a tie-dye sort of project, and that's why they're included, but you do not have to do that. So after you've decided how you're going to do it, grab your markers and pick a color, and you're going to make a design on the pillowcase, but you want to make sure that it's something that doesn't need to be too detailed, because in the next step with the alcohol it's going to completely blur, so you won't be able to tell what it is. So when I did the first one to show you guys how it looks when it's completed, I just did shapes. So we've got circles, triangles, squares. And you can use all the colors or just one, or a few, and it's perfectly fine to overlay them. And you can see that the ink is already bleeding a little bit into the cotton, and that's fine. So once you're satisfied with the design, and you can do it in sections, or you can cover the whole pillowcase, it's up to you. Then you're going to take your spritz bottle with the alcohol in it, and you're going to saturate the fabric until the marker starts to bleed. So you want to add a fair amount. So if you're spraying it, just keep spraying. You can also take this off and drop it, but it's up to you guys. You've got 2 ounces of alcohol in here, so it should be enough to cover your entire project. So there's an idea, and you can see that it goes all the way through both sides. And what I did was I went ahead and wadded mine up and sprayed it some more, and that let the ink spread more. And you can fasten it with a rubber band. together. So that's just an idea of what you're going to be doing. So we're going to set this aside to dry. And here is the completed pillowcase that I did earlier in the week. So we've got blue, purple, and pink were the colors that I went with for this one. And I actually started in one corner and then continued to work all the way through. And then I also wadded it up and secured it with rubber bands and drew with the markers just on top. And then I saturated it with alcohol and let it bleed through. So once it's dry, it's not ready to use just yet. You want to make sure that you wash it before you use it. The colors may fade a little bit. I washed mine in cold water with regular detergent and then dried it in the dryer. I did wash it by itself just because I wasn't sure what the ink was going to do. And there wasn't any issue with that. So there you go. That is the completed project. Just make sure to put a pillow inside and enjoy. Thanks for watching.